I'm diving into the latest tensions as Iran issues a dire warning and Israel gears up for a counterattack. Can I break down what this means for the region in just 10 minutes? The Middle East has always been a hotspot of geopolitical tension, but recent developments have raised the stakes to unprecedented levels. Iran's warning to Israel, coupled with Israel's preparations for a counterattack, has the entire region on high alert. The key issue at stake here is the potential for military conflict between two of the region's most powerful nations. The implications of such a conflict would be catastrophic, not just for Iran and Israel, but for the entire Middle East. The region is already reeling from years of turmoil, and the last thing it needs is another devastating conflict. Moreover, the involvement of other regional powers, such as Saudi Arabia and Turkey, would only further complicate matters. The international community is watching with bated breath as tensions continue to escalate. One misstep, one miscalculation, could spark a conflagration that would be difficult to contain. Iran's nuclear program has long been a point of contention between Tehran and Tel Aviv. Israel has consistently maintained that a nuclear-armed Iran would pose an existential threat to its very survival. Iran, on the other hand, has insisted that its nuclear program is purely for civilian purposes. The cat-and-mouse game between the two nations has been ongoing for years, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. The current standoff is just the latest iteration of this ongoing rivalry. The historical context of Iran-Israel relations is complex and multifaceted. From the Iranian Revolution to the present day, the two nations have been locked in a state of mutual hostility. Recent developments, such as the U.S. withdrawal from the JCPOA and the imposition of crippling sanctions on Iran, have only exacerbated tensions. The reactions from both sides have been predictably bellicose, with each side accusing the other of aggression and warmongering. Iran's warning to Israel marks a significant escalation of the tensions between the two nations. Tehran is clearly signaling that it will not back down in the face of Israeli aggression, and that it is prepared to take drastic action to defend its interests. The stakes involved are breathtakingly high, with the potential for military conflict, economic collapse, and humanitarian disaster all hanging precariously in the balance. The pivotal moment when Iran issued its warning was a turning point in the crisis. It marked a clear shift in the dynamics of the standoff, with Tehran taking the initiative and putting Israel on notice. The international community was quick to respond, with diplomats and policymakers scrambling to prevent a wider conflict. But make no mistake, the die has been cast, and the outcome is far from certain. As we stand at the precipice of this crisis, it's clear that the stakes are higher than ever before. Iran's warning to Israel has raised the specter of war, and the potential consequences are too terrible to contemplate. The region is holding its breath, waiting to see what will happen next. In conclusion, the situation between Iran and Israel is grave, and the potential for escalation is very real. I want to hear from you. What do you think will happen next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into the complexities of this crisis, be sure to check out my related videos for more in-depth analysis.